Hello, my beautiful friends, my name is Khoreva and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, shall we dive into the other portion of the viral ballet TikToks? I think we should. Let's go! Is it even ballet though? One thing came in mind. So actually, dance is portraying emotions when the words are finishing. So you cannot express a certain emotion very nice with words. Like for example, in drama theater, the words stop. And then what are you left with? You are left with movements of your body and movements of your soul. And that's where dance can be created, can be shown. And dance is always showing the very, I don't know how to say it, the very exciting moments in your life, very unusual moments in your life. And that's why, actually, I was watching the TV series, the Korean TV series, and always I noted that in them, the unusual moments, the exciting, the dramatic moments are shown with a slow motion. And I was with slow motion and very beautiful music. And I was thinking, like, what is dance? Isn't the dance just literally something that you would show in slow motion, something beautiful, something as aesthetic as slow motion can be, something as dramatic as slow motion can be, and with music. Like, it's kind of the same vibe, giving the same atmosphere. And this cat is also giving this, because slow motion is beautiful, and the movements of this cat is they are beautiful, they are graceful. So that's one thing to consider, I guess. Okay, what do we have next? Okay. Ballet class. Oh, poor thing. Poor thing. No. Oof, poor thing. Okay, I don't understand the language in which this is written, but the slippery floor and slipping on stage, it can be really devastating in class. Of course, in class, it would be a bit of a shame, but on stage, it's like so devastating, so sad, and such a pity. But at the same time, audience, they realize, and sometimes they cheer even more, cheer you up even more if you fall, if you slip, because we're all human beings. We're not machines. We're not dance machines. We're not meant to be. We're meant to show the emotions. Of course, we're meant to show the technique and the virtuosity, but also we are meant to show the live emotions and the life story of the ballet and the beauty of it. So there is nothing to be ashamed of and nothing to be sad about when you slip. Things happen, and I would be more sad if I didn't show as many emotions, as much of an emotional range of a character as I wanted, than being sad of falling on stage. I've fallen during the fouette. I did around 27 fouettes in Paquita, Act 3, and then something happened and my leg didn't go the right way and I just fell down. This was my most embarrassing moment on stage. But yeah, now I've learned to not be embarrassed of it anymore because things happen and you just have to step past them and move on. Okay, but poor thing though, my heart is with you. Okay. When you have a lucky day and everything goes on smoothly, and the choreographer looks anywhere but not at you. And then my thoughts, look at me. Please, you cannot deny that everything worked perfectly. So yeah, well, many times in class I had this situation when I did like 5 pirouettes on point and then the teacher looks in the other direction. It happens, and it's the most sad things during the day, but at the end of the world, actually, the teacher, now judging from a little bit of a teacher perspective, teachers want to see the progress, not the some stuff that works out. For example, when I was even helping my sister with some steps, with some dancing, I realized that I look not for the thing to work on, but I look for the understanding in her eyes, for the understanding of a principle I just try to explain. So I think for teachers, the least important thing is how the things work for you today. They want to see you understanding what they have been explaining during the year. So I think that's one thing to consider. For me as well, because it's not the triple pirouette that counts, but it's the connection between you and the teacher that really makes it a bond, makes a difference. Okay, all the things a ballerina must be careful of. Okay. All of the points, a check. So yeah, the stretching the knee, pointing the foot, a nice shape in your arm, chin up. What I like, the one correction that I love telling the students during the master classes that I give occasionally is chin up, because it creates such a beautiful line and it creates the excitement of a dance of a ballerina. Of course, you cannot, you should be careful of going overboard with this chin, but at the same time, I feel like you cannot really go overboard, because I didn't see any case scenarios where someone went really overboard, because in any way it's just still showing the excitement. So sometimes you go down with the chin and sometimes you go up, and it creates the dynamic, it creates the character, it creates the joy, but also the elegance. So if you even look at some photos of Audrey Hepburn, you can see that she also has shoulders down, of course, very beautiful long neck and open chest, but also chin up a little bit. It creates this aristocratic effect, if you know what I mean. But yeah, and also the rib cage, super important. And yeah, at first it seems like lots of things to correct, and it is. But during the first grade of learning ballet, we do all of the exercises very slowly. It can be super boring if you look at it from the side, but actually by doing all of these slow movements and just learning the positions, we learn to correct all of these many corrections and learn to remember it, and then it turns into something automatic. So it's not that many, and we learn to correct much smaller and tinier areas of our body. With time, we learn to feel smaller muscles, and we learn to isolate the body parts. So that's, so amazing and so exciting to be diving into this world and getting to know about your body's abilities. So yeah, once again about the magic world of ballet. What's next? All right, knock on the door.
There you go. Are there fairies in there? What are they doing? What's the fairy doing? What? What's she doing?
She's dancing ballet.
You do ballet also? Okay, close the door.
That's so cute. Just love all of the ways of inspiring kids with ballet. Ballet is really about fairies and about the magical world. And if the kid is into ballet, that's the most inspiring and the most uplifting thing for me. What can be better? Guys, comment what can be better than being inspired with ballet? Like, what? Yeah, being inspired with art is the most beautiful thing out there. Really, literature, poetry, arts, visual arts, performances, opera, ballet, music. These are sources of endless inspiration for me. And the doors into a fantasy world. And aren't we all interested in something magical and fantasy? The art makes the fantasy world really descend into our lives. I feel like through art we can really touch something transcendental. And it's incredible. Why am I so serious today? We need to laugh more and have more fun. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. It turned out a little bit serious, but I hope that's okay with you guys. Comment what your favorite TikTok was and comment what maybe you discovered something during this video. Of course, always comment what other videos you want to see on this channel. And thank you so much for giving your thumbs up and giving your support. This means so much. Pretending belly, hence pretending to do belly, but also kind of forming a heart. Thank you guys. Love you guys so much. And we'll see you in the next videos. Bye-bye.